Let me get it together up here. All right. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA for a while. I just been going through a lot of life changes. I have so many story times to tell you guys, and I just need to make my channel full of story time. And this story time is going to be about another crazy man that I dated. I had posted one story time. I ended up deleting it, but I got another one for y'all. I got another one that may be better than the man that fake broke his arm. Yeah, I done dated a lot of crazy people. My mom said, I don't know what you're doing to these men, Carlissa, but you need to stop doing it. I got the hoes. I got hoes. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Carlissa, aka Carly Red, aka Carisha, as my friends like to call me. Don't call me Carisha, okay? We don't look alike. So we're gonna call this man, we're gonna call him La Vesta, okay? Let's call him La Vesta. Let me tell you something. La Vesta was crazy. Let me just start off by telling you guys how we met. So a few years ago, I used to work at AutoZone, right? He came in with a little Beamer or whatever, old Beamer, and he was just like, yeah, this is just my work car. I'm embarrassed that you even gotta help me with this car and da-da-da-da, this and the third. And he was like, yeah, I have another car. I have an Audi or whatever. And we were just talking, and I ended up giving him my number. So he was texting me or whatever, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna leave this where it's at. He was sending me too many messages, and I was just like, this is too much. Like, this is not normal. Like, a day or two go by or whatever, he pulls up to my job, and he asking my coworker, hey, you seen Carly? Just looking for me. And my co-worker, everybody called me Carlissa at work. Only my family, my mom called me Carly, and that's it. Those are the only people who call me Carly. And my friends, they call me by my Instagram name, which is Carly Red. And my co-workers didn't follow me on Instagram at the time, and they didn't know people call me Carly. So my co-worker's like, who the hell is Carly? So she come inside and she like, well, he like, cause it was a, hermaphrodite. She was a hermaphrodite. Yeah. So he, that's the pronoun he prefer to use. He came in and he was like, yeah, some dude just pulled up outside asking if I know Carly. Do Carly still work here? And I'm just like, it didn't click. Like, I didn't know it with him. So I'm like, who is riding around asking for me by my family name? Don't nobody call me Carly around here. I come outside, and he in his little Audi. Bitch. And I'm just like, you looking for me? Well, you might text me back. I just wanted to make sure you was okay. If I come into my job, if I ain't text you back, I ain't want to talk to you. I'm like, I'm at work. Yeah, I'm fine. Sir. Like, this is weird. That was red flag number one. Like, we've been texting for like 1 to 2 days, and then I don't respond, and you come to my job asking my co-workers running around, you seen Carly, you seen Carly, you seen Carly, do Carly still work here? He was like, I'm gonna text you. So we started texting, and it was cool, and he asked me out. I was like, okay. And we ended up going to Mozzie's. If you live in Atlanta, I don't know if it's based anywhere else, but it's just like a pool hall. I take all my niggas to the same spots, bitch. I know the way she's be like, I see this girl every 3 months at the same place with a new nigga. Yes you do. Cause I like pool, and I like y'all chicken strips, and I like the drinks, and they gonna buy it for me. And it's close to my house, so I could take my home afterwards. He came to pick me up, right, to go on a date. Before we went to Mozzie's, we had to stop by the gas station. And he left his phone in the car, and his phone just going off. Ding, 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 ding. Me, being a nosy that I am, Oh. Oh, this is what's going on. It was some girl texting him. Oh, so you really want me to leave you alone? Everything we've been through, you really want me to stop calling you and texting you and all of this other kind of stuff? And I'm like, you really having this conversation with this when you come to come pick me up? Like y'all really arguing about some stuff like that? So I'm sitting in the car. I'm waiting for him to come inside, and I'm just like, so I mean, I didn't mean to impose or intrude or like be nosy, but your phone just kept dinging off and it just caught my eye, and I just accidentally read some of your text messages that was on the screen because it allowed me to. And I didn't mean to read them, but I did because I can't help it that I can read. You know what I'm saying? But what's this? What you got going on here? He was like, oh, it's this girl. She just don't leave me alone. I used to live with her. He was like, yeah, I used to live with her. She used to give me money, but I just used to use her. This, that, and the third. Oh, okay. So you had a sugar mama. Turn off, but okay. This is our first date. Our first and is this the first and last? I'm trying to think. First, we sitting at the bar. We talking, we having a conversation or whatever, and then I'm asking him about his ex. He was like, yeah, another red flag right here. Yeah, my ex, she just packed up and she just left me one day. She didn't even say anything. I just came home and she was gone. I'm trying to probe. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, are you a woman beater? Like, what's really happening? What's happening, sir? Because if you beat women, I need to be out of here. So I'm just like, oh, what was wrong? Like, I knew he was crazy already because he was smiled the whole day. He smiled. Every time I seen him, he was smiling. That's how you know something is off. It's no reason why you should be smiling that much. Why are you so happy? Life ain't that great. He was like, but one day I was just having a bad day at work and I came home and I admit I took my anger out on her. What do you mean? Like, did you yell? Like, did you beat her? Did you hit her? Like, what do you mean took your anger out on her? And he was just like, man, I just went off on her. Like, it was just something simple. Like, she didn't get my socks. She didn't get my socks out or my tie out. It was either socks or tie or something. And I just started yelling at her. He talked a lot about his ex. So I'm just like, okay, well, obviously this is fresh for him because he seems really hurt. We got there kind of late, so they weren't serving food anymore. So I couldn't get my chicken strips. I was hungry, okay? Nothing was really open, you know, it was the pandemic, around the time the pandemic was popping off, and most of everything was closed or closed early. So the only thing that was open was IHOP. Leave the bar, headed to IHOP, and while we was in a bar, we came across this crackhead. And when I was working at AutoZone, I always used to see him walk by. Like a week or two prior to us going to this bar, I seen the same crackhead with like a hospital gown on and a whole bunch of bruises and stuff. Bad for him, and I was just like, yo, we should give him some money. I like stuff like that. Like, I like when people help people. It just warms my heart. So he started like having a conversation with this crackhead. I just want to go to IHOP and get some food. You gave that man some money. Let's go. Like, let's leave. Us and a crackhead walks to his little Audi or whatever. Walks his little vehicle, and he asked the crackhead to take our picture. I'm like, this man might run off with your phone, bro. The pictures was all blurry. They was all blurry. Like, he was shaking. First of all, why do you want to take pictures with me after the first date? Red flag number 10 at this point, okay? Because it's too many. It's too many to count. You gave your phone to a crackhead to take our pictures, and you clearly see he can't stop shaking. What's the logic? What was the logic? Make it make sense. Like, why would you? Why? He asked the crackhead. He was like, so how'd you, turn to drugs or whatever? And the crackhead was like, he just kept saying the same thing. Y'all smoke weed, and we just like a little bit, yeah. He was like, somebody got to show you how to hit it. He just said with the crack, somebody just showed him how to hit it, and he was saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I don't even remember. I was just like, I need to get out of here. We need to go. We need to go. The crackhead was like, somebody got to show you how to hit it, and the white man, and all this other kind of stuff. And I was just like, but I don't think I'm gonna ever take it to crack. I don't think I'm gonna go from weed to crack. This, let's go. That's just not. I don't want nobody to show me how to smoke crack. Like, I can't do it. Can't. Say no. Say no. Say no. Say no. So, they have another 10-minute conversation, and I'm just standing there like, can we go? And then he sent him on his way, and they said goodbye, their goodbyes or whatever. The dude, he was still trying to say the same thing. Like, I wasn't trying to hit it. I don't know nothing about no crack, and I don't want to learn how to hit no crack. Somebody showed you how to hit it. I'm sorry. We get in the car. He said, I mean, he making music, right? And so he played this song, and guess what? It was about his ex. You can play something else. Like, you can play something else. Like, if this is your first date and you playing a song that you made for your ex, and then had the audacity to say, I want you to be in this video. I want you to star in this video. Call your ex to star in the video. It's about her anyway. Call her. Call her. I'm not gonna be in no song that you made about your ex. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you crazy? I'm trying to keep it cool. I'm trying to keep it cool. I was just like, nah, I'm good. We in the car, and he talking about his house. He was like, yeah, I got a big house. It got a pool. I got a game room. And he just, hyping up his house. I'm like, okay. We finally get to IHOP. We go on IHOP. Still talking about his ex. I went the off. Like, why am I here if you gonna continue to talk about your... Like, I'm drunk at this point, so I'm in IHOP, I'm yelling. It's nothing but Caucasian people in there, and they up there staring at us like, oh my gosh, what is going on? He had to take me outside, and then he kept apologizing. He was like, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna talk about her no more. After I went off, we had our little moment. I made my little scene. It was fine. It was cool. It was chill. We ate. We left. So after IHOP, he was just like, I really want you to see my house. Like, I really want to show you my house. Mind you, I told you, he had a house. He had a pool, and he had a game room in his house. We pull up to an apartment complex. It don't look like a house to me, but okay, like, I'm gonna roll with it, see what you're talking about. So he walks to the pool. He was like, come on, yeah, let's go check out the pool. He's like, oh man, it was late at night. So he's like, oh man, the gate is closed. They locked it up. And I'm just like, okay, if you stayed in an apartment, all you had to do was say that. Like, it's a public pool. Like, I seen a public pool before. A community pool. I'm sorry, a community pool. That's common around here. A game room. I seen it. Like, it's common around here. I seen game rooms since I was at the YMCA and community pools. Like, this ain't no different. So I'm thinking this had a house with his own pool and his own game room, his own house. But no, he stayed in an apartment complex, but kept calling it his house with his pool and his game room. And I'm just like, this is for a community. I ended up going home or whatever. So, like, a couple of days later, we still talking. And he like, I really want to cook for you. I want to cook some steaks and some vegetables. Before I got there, he was like, bring an extra blanket. Bitch, I ain't bringing no blanket over there. Like, why would I bring a blanket to your house? This ghetto. Bitch, I lied, bitch. I got 3 fleece blankets, bitch. I ain't got no extra blankets. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring myself though, cause I'm hungry. And that's because I thought I was getting filet mignon. So I go to his house or whatever. He cooking, bitch. I'm thinking I'm finna get like a 5-course meal, some steak potatoes. Like, I'm thinking this finna throw down. Sitting like in his kitchen area, cause he had like a little counter, and then it was a kitchen, and then he had like some chairs behind the counter. So I'm sitting there and I'm just watching him cook these little sausage patties, aka steaks. That I never seen no steaks that small. I said, this can't be steak. I don't know what this is, but it damn sure ain't steak. Steaks was this small. The steaks was this small, and this thin. And he cooked me like 3 of them. 3 little, bitch, they look like sausage patties. And they was all hard and dry. I never seen no steaks like this before. And they was dry as hell. I'm just like, they not even seasoned at this point. Like, and then he put it on a plastic plate, like a kid's meal. And I was just like, oh wow, yeah, this looks appetizing. He had some vegetables he cooked, and they were from the farmer market. He was like, yeah, I got these for free. I took a little bite. I was like, okay, let me just try. I took a little bite. I said, honey. I'm not gonna eat the dog food. Honey. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, I'm not. I'm like, oh, you got a nice place. He was like, yeah, I just moved in not too long ago. It ain't got no furniture yet or whatever. And then he showed me his room, and of course, like, I love being on air mattresses. Like, no, he didn't even have an air mattress. He had a sheet with a pillow on the floor. You couldn't even get an air mattress. You couldn't even get an air mattress. Like, seriously. Like, he was so cheap. He was so freaking cheap. You really think I'm finna lay on this floor with you with one pillow? You think I'm really finna do that? No, I'm not. And then he had a second bedroom. He said, oh, I got a roommate. Why, like, you didn't mention all of this, like, on day one? You told me you had a house. You told me you had your own pool with your own game room. And then I come to your house. You ain't even got an air mattress, bitch. You got a sheet. I'm gonna be nice. I invited him over to my house because I'm like, at least I got a bed. And he was like, oh, you're not gonna eat your food? I said, I'm gonna pack it up and take it home. We could go to my house. Because you never could have thought I was gonna sit up here and lay on this floor with you. You never could have thought. Never could have thought. I starved that night. I wrapped that food up, threw it in the fridge, and when he left the next morning, I threw it in the garbage. You never could have thought. You never could have thought I was gonna eat that prison food. Do I look like a prisoner to you? No, I like real steaks. So I invited him to my house because, first of all, I ain't finna lay on this floor with you. I ain't finna bring you one of my blankets. We ain't doing none of that. I ain't finna eat that prison food. I said, okay, yeah, we go by my house because I have a bed. I felt bad. He laid on the floor and we talking for a while. So I was like, okay. We watched a movie and I was like, I'm tired, so I'm about to go to sleep. I said, don't touch me. I said, don't touch me. Like, this is my bed. Like, I got a queen size bed, so this is my bed. Okay. And he slept on this side and I slept on this side, and we were like back to back. Like, back to back. The whole night. He didn't touch me. He didn't try to cuddle with me. He literally did not touch me. Right. Wake up in the morning, girl. He get up because he got to go to work. He wake up and he just like, I really enjoyed sleeping with you last night. I knew that nigga was crazy. Red flag 37. I was like, oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed your night. I'm glad you had a good night's sleep. So he ended up leaving something at my house, and he told me he had his own business or whatever. And I drove by his job to come drop it off. And it wasn't even his own business. Like, he did business in the back of somebody else's business. And I'm just like, this man don't do nothing but lie. Like, he's clearly delusional. I didn't even say nothing about that because I'm just like, this is not going to work for me. So I ended up getting on Instagram because we followed each other on Instagram. And I watched his story, and he had this picture of a girl, and it had WCW. And it also said, happy birthday. He was texting me about going out, and then I had watched his story, and I texted him back, and I said, never mind, you could go out with your WCW. Just being petty because I'm a woman. Because I have a vagina. Of course I'm going to be petty, because who is this? This is where the messages come in at. I didn't screenshot them in order, clearly. he was sending me hella messages like, hold on, wait, I'm going the wrong way. He was sending me hella messages. So I'm finna read to y'all what he said. He said, you a mother that's petty. I'm sorry, he can't text. He always used to mess up his text messages. You a mother that's petty is that video 2 years old. You really just waste my time and play me like they got me hot as you are hot. You are hot. You are hot. He was a hot girl. You really just wasting my time and played me. When I got going in, that's a whole movie star. Someone I met 2 years ago, and it on the video 2 years ago. I just said happy B-Day to her, and that's it. What the? That's foul. You sit up, play, and diss me when I did to you instead of ask or see what's going on when it's nothing even going on. Like, really? You want to diss me? That bogus is. Everybody always on some petty. When I'm a good and you want to diss me, I see you just be moving around with niggas can't just diss me like that. And I ain't cheater. I ain't did cheat or did to you, man. It got me in my feelings. I liked you and you want to diss me for a post that's old and I ain't did. Really? Me after all I tried to show you I with you. Just diss me? Okay, bet. I stopped texting him back because I'm like, clearly he's crazy. And then he said petty got me effed up, wasting my time and play with my feelings. This is a whole person I haven't seen or dealt with since 2018. Just a friend that said happy B-Day that wow and is stuck on the pic from 2018. You tripping. You really want to play with me like that. I still ain't text back yet. He's still sending me hella messages. You really want to play me like that? Really bet. You really want to give up on me when it's the old post? I don't want you to do that. You really on some BS. Petty when I'm telling you there's no reason to say I play you when you playing yourself, thinking I'm playing you when that Woman Crush Wednesday inch. Oh, and was the pic years ago. Like, man, you tripping hard. You mind you, all I said was I'm straight on tonight. You could go out with your WCW. And he sent me all of these messages. If you gonna diss me, have a real reason. I ain't even out here on no hoe shit. That's bogus on you. That's effed up. You tripping hard. He said, call me now. Mind you, didn't he just call me a he just called me 3 times. 3 times. And was like, call me now. You tripping. That video is 2 years old and I was just saying happy B-Day. I want to be with you. Don't diss me for no reason. And I've been good to you. We went on one date and you cooked me sausage steaks. Sir, like, how are you good to me? You tried to make me sleep on the floor. And then I didn't text back. And I blocked him because I'm just like, he clearly crazy. I sent one message and you could have just been like, oh, it's 2 years old and she's a friend now and it's the only video I had and I just wanted to show her love and tell her happy birthday. Like, you just sent me hella messages saying the same things and then called me a hoe. He started texting me from his iCloud. He said, I see you was straight. I ain't did to you and you blocked me. You a clown. But I ain't lost. You the one that lost, stupid mother. Waste my time, kid. LOL. You up for moving the way you did. I said, Kay. I said, you could call me whatever helps you sleep at night. I don't care. You're clearly crazy as hell, and I would have packed up and moved away from you too. I was referring to his ex. I would have packed up and left your ex too. Okay, she did right. Now I see why she packed up and left your. Because you can't cook. You're cheap as hell. You be lying all the time. And you blow up a phone. Like, what? Like, I would have packed up and left you too. Laughing my ass off. I'm a hoe, but you ain't even see the kitty, sir. You ain't even see the kitty, sir. So who really the clown? Bitch, you ain't get no kiss. The most you got from me is a hug. And I'm a hoe. And okay. And I really didn't lose. You wasn't doing shit for me, and you a cheap ass flexing ass nigga. But I'm great. I have a home. I have a bed. I'm paying my bills. So it looks like I'll be fine without you and your 1 million text messages, because you keep blowing me up. And to be honest, it wasn't just about the picture. You blew up and started talking to me crazy and sending me hella messages. So I blocked you. You was psycho. So how about you go blow up somebody else? And then I blocked his. I think I tried to block his iCloud. I don't know if I tried to block his iCloud or he just stopped texting me. Let me tell you something. That would have tried to kill me. I keep talking to the men that's gonna murder me one day. I don't know what it is. What it is. These men are crazy. Let me tell you something. They are delusional. I'm just like, I'm a hoe, but I made you sleep on the other side of the bed. You ain't even kiss me. You ain't even hug. Well, he got a hug. He got a hug after one day. You get a little pat on the back, sir. But baby, you ain't even see the coochie. Like, you don't even know what it look like. Sweetie, don't be the craziest ones. What you do, this is how you act. Okay, you're crazy. I quit that job, blocked him on everything, never heard from the again. I did temporarily work at this one place, and I seen him drive around. This can't be who I think it is. I'm working 45 minutes away from my house. This can't be who I think it is. Because he stay close to me where I live. So I'm just like, what is he doing all the way out here? So that was the last time I seen him. He drove around that building I was working at like 2 times. And I ain't see him no more. You better believe I quit that job too, bitch. I gotta go. That's my story time. And I'm sticking to it. That's what it was. These men be crazy, girl. But if you like this video, I don't know if y'all like story times or not. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I should do more videos like this. Let me know. My light is going ham. Let me know what y'all want to see. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Be safe. And